Welcome back to another high-yield explainer. Today, we're mapping out the literal lifelines of the Indian subcontinent, the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra. Let's take these massive geographical marvels and turn them into clear, bite-sized insights perfectly structured to really lock in your understanding.
Here's what we're looking at today. First, an overview of the major river systems of India. Second, the Indus River, plus a really helpful memory trick. Third, the Ganga, which is the largest river system. And finally, the Brahmaputra's unique Tibetan name.
Section 1. Major River Systems of India. Okay, let's dive straight into this geographical journey across the subcontinent.
Moving right along to Section 2, the Indus River and that memory trick. We're setting our compass to the northwest to start dissecting our first major network.
So, where exactly does the Indus originate? You know, it's one of the most historically significant rivers in the world. It literally watered ancient civilizations, and yet, its starting point is actually hidden outside of India's borders. It's way up high near Mount Kailash in Tibet. Pretty wild, right? Let that sink in for a second while we look at what flows out of it.
Now, what is definitively mapped out for us are its 5 major tributaries: the Jhelum, the Chenab, the Ravi, the Beas, and the Sutlej. Together, these 5 rivers literally give the Punjab region its name. Punj meaning 5, and Ab meaning water, so the land of 5 waters. But let's be real, remembering all of them in perfect order under exam pressure, that can be surprisingly tough. To lock these in, you've got to use this simple phonetic memory trick, Jai-Chi Rabia Sat. I'll say it again, because it has this really great rhythmic chant to it. Jai-Chi Rabia Sat. Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, Sutlej. If you just lock that phonetic sequence in, you are going to instantly recall these vital Indus tributaries every single time.
All right, Section 3. Ganga, the largest river system. Let's pivot away from the northwest and go right into the beating Indian heartland.
Unlike the Indus, the Ganga actually has a definitively mapped starting point right within India, Gangotri. It's this incredible high-altitude Himalayan glacier, and mapping this specific origin point is absolutely foundational if you want to understand the geography of the entire northern plains.
From that single glacial point, it expands into a massive, sprawling network. The key rivers feeding the Ganga include the Yamuna, the Gagara, the Gandak, and the Kosi. Now, each of these is a powerhouse river in its own right, continuously pouring just colossal volumes of water and sediment into the main channel as it sweeps eastward. So here is the absolutely crucial point to take away. The Ganga represents the largest river system in India, period. When you combine that Gangotri origin with the sheer massive scale of the Yamuna, Gagwara, Gandak, and Kosi, it entirely dominates the subcontinent's landscape. If you're ever asked about the absolute largest network on a test, this is your undeniable answer. No contest.
Finally, Section 4, the Brahmaputra's Tibetan name. Now we're shifting our focus way over to the extreme northeast to complete our triad.
Now, what's really interesting here is that before the Brahmaputra even enters India, it flows for a massive distance across the Tibetan plateau under a completely different identity, the Yarlung Tsangpo. It's one of those classic pieces of geographic trivia that trips a lot of people up. But remembering this phonetic alias is key to understanding the full length of its incredible journey before it finally breaches the Himalayas.
So, we have to ask ourselves, how do these 3 distinct river systems actually shape the entire subcontinent? Just think about the massive scale we just covered. From the Jai-Chi Rabia Sat network of the Indus in the west, over to the colossal, sprawling basin of the Ganga in the center, all the way to the high-altitude Yarlung Tsangpo transforming into the Brahmaputra in the east. Guys, these aren't just blue lines on a map. They are the literal geological and historical architects of India. Keep asking questions, keep making those connections, and keep learning.